Hi, CNUSD teachers. Welcome back. Remember the slide from earlier that was about addressing standards or addressing skills? When we first saw this slide, we looked at FastBridge as a resource for addressing skills. We are now going to look at our small group instructional purpose, which is on the left side, with the addressing standards side for intervention. We're going to explore some of our core resources that are available to you for standards-based interventions. For addressing standards, let's make sure that we go through this step 1, step 2, and step 3 process. Step 1, always identifying those needs. Observe during a lesson or an assessment. That could be a CFA. Data from the benchmark classroom assessments, such as reading level or missing skills. Step 2, pull a small group. Step 3, use benchmark resources to address the needs of all students through small groups. Benchmark is equipped for us to differentiate for supporting small groups. If we take a look at this graphic here, all of Benchmark is created, Benchmark Advanced that is, to have a high level of teacher support that eventually goes down to a low teacher support. All the pieces that you need are here. We have an interactive read aloud, whole group reading mini lesson, small group, and independent reading. The small group area is where we're going to really focus today. Background knowledge outperforms reading ability. Whether or not readers understand a text depends far more on how much background knowledge and vocabulary they have relating to the topic than on how much they've practiced comprehension skills. This is by Daniel Willingham. That's why these small book readers that are available through Benchmark are really, really important to your instruction. Every one of these small group readers that is developed at different reading levels has similar content that matches what is in the Benchmark small readers. Focusing on this and having your kids read from this allows them to create a bigger picture of what it is that they're learning throughout their reading content throughout the group. If you're just doing the Benchmark readers, the text-to-close reading, which I also call magazines, it's not enough to provide the big picture that they need to understand and build that background knowledge for ultimate comprehension. If you want to find out a little bit more about background knowledge ideas, there is a clickable link here that will take you to more information on why background knowledge outperforms our reading ability. Some great resources for reading material at students' levels. Well, we've got lots of them. Benchmark Advanced provides many. Okay, they have the Benchmark Small Group Planner. There's also the Benchmark Steps to Advance. These are actually readers that are built at a lower level of reading, but high interest for kids. These kits are available online in Benchmark Universe. Benchmark readers from a previous unit or use a lower grade level online. The great thing about Benchmark Advanced is that they match their curricular units across grade levels. So even if your student can't meet their reading needs in their current grade level curriculum, if you go down maybe a couple of levels and look at those small group readers, you may be able to find something that is right at their reading level. Course RAS Plus is incredible for being able to pull lower level reading passages or passages that can be right on level. And then some people might actually at some campuses have access to a Scholastic book room. And this is a great way to meet that standards-based reading intervention. So let's explore. Let's actually take some time for you to go diving into the Benchmark Universe and MyCNUSD. If you go to Benchmark Universe, and click on Benchmark Advanced or Adelante, depending on if you're a DLI teacher. And then you go to a grade level unit, take a look at the whole group, teacher resource system, which is your TE. Look at the small group instruction and units at a glance. If you take a look at this image here shows us exactly what it is you might kind of come across. You might see there's the essential question, but then it shows the interactive read aloud, our text for close reading, and then it also shares with what you would be looking at as far as small groups go. One of the things I want you to really focus in on is which of these resources are you actually using and which could you implement or what can you get rid of or shorten. Think about what is your top priority. What did FastBridge say on its whole group reading recommendation? Did it tell you that your kids need more fluency? Did it give you more of an idea that they could use some more instruction in phonics? Take a little bit more of a deep dive to figure out what's going to meet the needs of your kids best so that you have a plan for when you start your small group instruction.